Welcome to the Daily Jing for Friday, September 30th. I want to go through a text here about the reflection imitation papers, so bear with me here. I've read through and commented on your reflection imitation papers. My comments were minimal, but I wanted to get at least some comments on everyone's paper as soon as possible. I knew from past experience that many of you would not have done the assignment correctly. It's a tough assignment, not writing it so much as conceiving of it. What I got mostly was, this is when I knew I wanted to be X papers instead of an imitation of green. Let me explain. The assignment is basically a writer's exercise and not an exercise in recollection. I don't want you to remember when you knew you could do something, although that is part of it. I want you to construct the moment from your memory. These are two different operations. One narrates verbatim while the other creates the moment for the purposes of giving the reader an experience. One is totally person-based while the other is reader-writer-based. Green is answering an interviewer's question, so he wants not only to provide an answer, but to give the reader, as a writer would, a drama to participate in. The drama is a writerly construct. It has rules and it has boundaries. The rules have three distinct elements: a predisposition to be the person you want to dramatize, a statement of previous knowledge, and the experience itself, where these first two things come together. The boundary is the boundary of one whole scene. Get into the scene and don't leave the scene until the action is finished. The action in this case has to do with solving a problem. Green's problem has to do with his topics. What should I write about? He's thrilled about Bowen and wants to be her. We have all been there. We've seen somebody do something or talk about something that has thrilled us, but we had no idea how we could do that or be that person, but we wanted to. Then there is Carter, the real-life bully of the schoolyard. Meeting Carter on the stairs is the aha moment for Green, where he puts together his passion for writing a thrilling example of Bowen with an experience. When we see Carter on the stairs after listening to Green about Bowen, we get it. We get what he's talking about when he says that Carter embodies Bowen and gives him his topics. In the image of Green's child character meeting Carter, we share his aha moment. He gives us the experience. He dramatizes what he means to find what he will write about. He just doesn't tell us, he shows us in the way writers do. That is what I want you to do. You are not to find a moment then, but to construct one. It is a very narrow assignment. Set a scene, introduce some prior knowledge from someone, attempt to do something, fail at it, recall the prior knowledge, understand what you have to do, and do it. The end. Once you figure out this sequence, writing the assignment is easy. And oh, by the way, if you didn't have someone to provide any prior experience, then find someone in your life that fits the bill and insert them here. That is what Green does. Green may or may not have read Bowen at the same time he noticed Green, or more likely Carter noticed him. Noticed Carter, or more likely Carter noticed him. But the two things go together inevitably. They have to, because they define who he is. Is he telling a lie by putting them together in the same place and time? Probably, but not really. They work for him to dramatize who he is and what he does. He has made something, written something that illustrates the solution to a writer's problem. Here, how to dramatize the way I became X. You do it by considering who you are, then you get some help by introducing some prior knowledge because you can't do it on your own. And then you show us how it all clicked. Easy, right? All of you can do it. There is no doubt in my mind. You are all writers, and the more quickly you realize it is just a writer's exercise and not an exercise in autobiography, the better off you will be. Okay? The question of the day is, where can I find this